Hi, we're Chris and Dave. We're a coastal thrifter. We live on Florida's beautiful Emerald Coast, and we love hunting for bargains at estate sales, yard sales, and thrift shops. Come thrift the day away with us. So I decided to start out with our visit to AJ's today. This is right here on the bayou in Fort Walton Beach. And oh my gosh, the food here is so good and the views are even better. Look at these big old cypress knees that they have out front at the entrance. That's like the inverted trunk of an old cypress. Dave and I are having some brunch over here at AJ's. He's got the grouper and it comes with coleslaw and fries. Oh, it's so good. He let me taste it. And I am having today, this is the brunch special. It's a fried egg sandwich, but it's got smoked prime rib and oven fries. And of course, I'm having me a little Bloody Mary to go along with it. And then we're gonna head over to Goodwill, I think. Oh yeah, and Dave's like, make sure you show them. Man, we're not spoiled rotten at all, are we? We're like 2 blocks from where we live. Love this place. And a little walk down to the dock here. You can see that guy's a fishing charter captain there, and he's just pulling off from the dock to take his customer out for a little fishing. And then over here on the other side, we have another boat that has pulled up to come and dine. So when you're really living large down here in Fort Walton Beach, you just arrive by boat. So fun. Yep, that's the way to do it. Beautiful Sunday morning. They probably came from up the bayou. And when you walk around in here, there's all kinds of cool memorabilia on the walls, funky old tin signs. It's just one of those places with that great old vintage vibe. Here's a wall that's nothing but pictures of past local life, some local interest here. I think that might be one of the staff sisters on that bicycle there. If anyone knows, let me know. It might be like Francis or Aggie. And I like this picture here because this is how kids around here grow up. This was what it was like for sure. You'd go over to your friend's house and go water skiing on their boat or whatever. Lots of that around here. Great coastal lifestyle. And here we are at Goodwill. We've arrived. Come up to the Goodwill because it is the only place that's open in Fort Walton on a Sunday morning for thrifting. Today's color of the day is yellow. We'll have to keep an eye out for yellow tags. I saw these little drip glaze containers, I guess they are, but they looked like modern production pieces. They're not little studio pieces like I was hoping. And there's this weird stainless insert in there. Does anybody know what these are for? I am absolutely confused about what to use that for. These cute little blue bowls here. I checked those out to see who they might be by. This had the look of certified international. These are melamine, and sure enough, I flipped them over, and they are certified international. This would have been a nice addition to my set at home, but I just don't have room for them right now, so I left those. And these are giving real coastal grandma vibes here. The pink and blue with the Bermuda and the gold rim on them. Definitely vintage, barware, definitely coastal, but Bermuda so specific. I left them behind. And then I saw this little vase here, very heavy, and I thought it had to be something. It was only, $4.99? And I did decide to pick that up. And look at the pretty colors. It's all flash painted, except for the cobalt, but still very pretty. And then I checked out these candle holders here. Turns out they're made in China. So nothing I wanted to pick up. And they're very lightweight also, so not a very high quality. There was a little jewelry box here. Vintage for sure with the gold flocking inside. This crackle lamp. It's crackle glass. It's one of those little fairy lamps, very modern. I thought about it for half a second because I thought it might be really fun to have that for only a couple bucks, but I left it behind because I have too much stuff as it is. And then I was hoping when I picked these up that they were glass, but they were not. They were plastic. And oh my gosh, these little gnomes are so adorable. They're very cute. I probably would have only picked up one, and I didn't think they needed to be split up. But sitting right next to them was this little piece of studio pottery. There's a bit of smudge on the back there. I don't know what that is, glued to the back. Maybe a piece of felt or something that used to be on there. But yeah, that one I decided to go ahead and add to the cart. And then I found this lovely piece of Noritake, just a single plate. Pop that in the cart, and this Lockheed Martin cup, and then this barrel mug. Okay, so here on the table is everything we got from Goodwill just now. It's probably one of my smallest hauls ever. So there were a lot of people in there, and they just didn't have a lot in the way of hard goods this time, and there were too many people to go through the racks, which were looking a little picked through anyways. So the first thing that I picked up was this. It's really heavy. I'd say this is probably almost 3 pounds, this little vase. I think it's flash. I don't know if it's called flash painted. They call it flash stained because this is vintage and it doesn't feel like paint. Like this is, I'm thinking from the 1950s by the feel and the look of it. You see how it's kind of dusty and dirty. And just the weight alone is telling me this was $5.99 and the comps are coming out about $20. So not a terrific amount of profit on that piece. And then I picked up this little brown mug. That's just a bit of paint on there. And what made me get it is that it has this writing taped to the bottom. It says Bull Creek 1940 something. But when I Google search it, nothing conclusive comes up, and I tried searching on Bull Creek and nothing there either. So just, funky little barrel mug. It was only $1.99, so I couldn't warrant not getting it for $1.99 for something fun and vintage. Tell me if you know anything about Bull Creek. Have you ever heard of this brand before, or anything about these mid-century barrel type mugs? Because this one's also super heavy, high quality mugs, definitely vintage. Then I found a cute little fish platter, little studio pottery piece, only $2.99. He's got his little windmill eye there. Nice detail on him. And he does have a signature on the back, but it's hard to make out. It looks like it says DD something on there. Like it's just scratched in there. You see it, DDM or something. And there's a little indentation there behind the eye. But yeah, that's a cute little piece. It might have been for some production company or something somewhere, but still a handmade piece for sure. Then I came across this really pretty piece of Noritake. This one is called... Oops. There's the, I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to focus in on that. Noritake Shelby pattern. And I know that Noritake has resale value. I've never really gotten into selling it because there's a lot of it out there. But this one was too pretty to pass up with its gold edge and just very Baroque look to it. It was only $1.99, so the Baroque did not make me go Baroque. Womp, womp, womp. $1.99, I couldn't pass it up. And then I found a Lockheed Martin mug. So we are prone to finding aerospace and military memorabilia around here because we have several large military bases here in Northwest Florida. And I'm starting to pick up this stuff more and more because I'm finding that it does have resale value. And so this was also only $1.99. I wasn't able to find this exact one on eBay for comping it out, but I found a few on there, and they're selling in the $17 to $25 range. So not bad for a little Lockheed Martin coffee mug. So I think we managed to pay for brunch, or will at some point in time. I'm going to pop some comps in here. Thanks for watching, you guys. And please think about liking and subscribing if this is your first time here. We welcome you. Welcome, welcome. I want to give a little shout out to Todd, our server over there at AJ's this morning. He was fantastic, you guys. Had a wonderful brunch. Y'all take care until we see you again.